Okay, so in the problem number 20 from Holland Knight Higher Algebra, we have been given three ratios: 3x minus 4y plus 7z is equal to 0, 2x minus y minus 2z is equal to 0, and 3x cube minus y cube plus z cube is equal to 0. So in this problem we have to find the values of x, y and z. So for solving these kind of problems, we should always find the simplest equations from which we can find the relationship between x, y and z. So if you see that two of these equations are in the first order of x, y and z, that is, we have to the power 1. Over here we have 3x to the power 1, 4y, 7z. But in the third equation we have power 3, that is, this is a third order equation. So for now we will not consider this equation. So we will consider only equation number 1 and 2, because it is easier to find the relationship between x and y and z with these two equations. So what is the relationship between x, y and z from these two equations by rule of cross multiplication? We get x over minus 4 minus 2 is 8. Okay, minus 1 minus 7 is minus 7, is equal to y over 7 times 2 is 14, 7 times 2 is 14, minus 3 times minus 2 is minus 6, is equal to z over 3 times minus 1 is equal to minus 3, minus 2 times minus 4 is minus 8. So this implies that x over 15 is equal to y over 20 is equal to z over 8 minus 3 is 5. So if we divide all the denominators by 5, so we get x by 3 is equal to y by 4 is equal to z. So x can be written as 3z, y can be written as 4z, and we substitute the value of x and y in the third equation. So if we substitute the value of x and y in the third equation, we get 3 times x cube is 3z cube. Okay, so x cube is 3z cube, which is 27z cube. So 3 times 27z cube minus y cube. Y cube is 4 cube is 64 z cube minus 64 z cube plus z cube is equal to 18. So this is 81 minus 64z cube plus z cube is equal to 18. So we have 81 minus 64. 81 plus 1 is 82. 82 minus 64 is 12, minus 4 is 8. So we get 18z cube is equal to 18, and this can be written as 18z cube minus 1 is equal to 0. So z cube minus 1 is equal to 0. We can factorize this as z minus 1 times z square plus z plus 1, or we get z is equal to 1. Okay, because right now we are dealing with only real numbers, so z square plus z plus 1 is always going to be positive number. So if z is equal to 1, then x is equal to 3z, so becomes 3, and y is equal to 4. So x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4, and z is equal to 1 is the solution to this equation.